So in this video, we're going to look at how to export the tokens we've created. We're going to look at how to export them using AI like ChatGPT, and we're going to look at Style Dictionary. What we're going to do is we're going to still create the MVP, this particular button in CodePen. So this is what we have right now. Let me give this a class. Okay, so before we do that first, let's take a look at our variables. What I did was I tried to recreate all the tokens we are going to need for the whole website. So let's just go through them briefly. These are all our color variables for brand, neutral, accent. For the browns, I call them base. Then the burnt orange, red, and teal, I just call them utility colors. For typography, I did font size, all the sizes we're going to need. Line heights, all the line heights we're going to need. We're just going to need, I think, tight and relaxed 1.6. The default for the website is 1.6 for the design. We now have letter spacing. I don't think we're going to use that here. Then font weight, spacing, we've already seen spacing. Then for border radius, we did this earlier. Then border width, tier 1 tokens, tier 2 usage, typography. I did them based on the sizing. So for the large title, large desktop, title large mobile, title desktop, mobile for each one. But this is not necessarily how we're going to apply it on the website. But if you are working on a very big project, a project that you can have different values, you can have a H1 that has different color from H2, the line heights are different, the font weights are different. So for each one, you need to outline them the way they are. Our backgrounds, our website just has background for, I think, accent, then the browns. So I just call them default. I don't think we have background brand, but just for the sake of it, we have it there. Then color for content and the tier 3 usage. For the most part, button colors, button typography, font weights, button padding, we've seen this. Border radius. Then for the link also, link color, content. So let's export Control K, I think. Let's look at, let's export the variables. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy everything. I don't think it really matters. If it does, we'll deal with it. So I'll copy. We're now going to come here. I already have a prompt. Create CSS variables from the following design tokens with prompts. Proper declaration and usage example in a button class. Okay, so let's see what happens. Right, so let's see. We're having our tier 1s, 2, and 3 being created. Our color variables, typography, primitives, font size, line height, letter spacing, font weight, our spacing, our tier 1 border for radius and width, our tier 2 background, colors, accent, brand, even though we're not going to use brand, then the default, which was the browns, color content, tier 3s, our button for links, we're not going to use links, then our button class. Okay, so let's take it to CodePen. Let's paste. We now have the variables we need for our website. So all we have to do is come here and add the button class. And that's it. So let's see how this thing works in Style Dictionary. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to an npm run watch. So if I make any changes to my files, inside is watching tokens. So that's here. I have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So we look at our variables. We have color tier 1, color tier 2, typography tier 1, and typography tier 2. Color 1, typography 1, color 1, or color 2, typography 2. So that's how we get what we have here. So let's take our JSON. First is our color. If we save, it's going to watch and it's going to build. So it says CSS variables built. If we look at our variables now, we have a tier 1 for colors. If we do the same, let's do tier 2 for colors. Why not? If we come here, because right now this is what we have. So we want to replace tier 2 color. Save, watch, build, and we have our tier 2 colors. So let's do for typography, tier 1, typography, then tier 2 typography. All built. So we go back to our variables. We're going to see we have our variables all built for our colors, tier 1, tier 2, our typography, tier 1, and tier 2. All built. So next video, we're going to take our variables and try to put them inside Builderius. Finally, we're going to get to work inside Builderius. And for the naming, let me see. For the fungi values, I did some renaming. So the accent dark is what became, no, sorry, this is tier 1. The accent dark was accent 600, became accent 600, 400, 500. So this is the naming I use. This is what we got from Figma, and this is what they became. And this is what we got from Figma, and is exactly what I used. But if you want to map it using headings, so you have H1 large, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, and the same thing for mobile. So I might end up using the headings, or I might end up using what we have in our tokens. It doesn't really matter. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.